Good afternoon. Hello, everyone. I'm going to wait for someone to show up and tell me if you can hear me and see me okay, because since yesterday I've been having some problems with my internet. It's been working really slow, so I hope I can catch one of you and you can let me know if everything is fine. Let me have a look at my mobile. Good afternoon. Yeah, looks fine. I see someone is watching. If you could just let me know if you can hear me and see me okay, because it's really important. I think I see comments from the Optimo Maximo platform. What a powerful equinox we have, right? I mean, the energy is the past. Oh, thank you, Sylvia. That's amazing. The past 2 days been just ridiculous when it comes to energy. I'm not sure how it was for you, but I can feel it so strongly. Okay, so I'm gonna start and welcome you all back again to this live broadcast where we will be finding out basically if the 3 months long program Divine Child of God is for you. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you so much. Or if it's not for you. So I will give you a lot of insights to what I have prepared for the upcoming 3 months. And then you can basically decide. You can send me a private message and you can ask more questions, obviously, if you have, or we can arrange even a Zoom meeting, private Zoom meeting. So feel free to reach out. So the program starts on the 1st of April on Friday and ends on the 30th of June, Thursday. I will be meeting those who will join twice a week, on Fridays and on Mondays. Every single meeting will last approximately between 2.5 and 3 hours, depending on how many things will show up for us. Altogether, over 3 months, it's almost 70 hours of beautiful journey with me. The meetings on Mondays, the initial meeting on Friday will be organized as an introduction to the program. But during this meeting, we will also open a beautiful circle of love. We will welcome each other in this group as equal partners. We will share our intentions. We will share our worries. Everything that will be coming up, we will allow it to flow. But we will also go through a very powerful energy work on this initial meeting that will initiate the surrender. I told you briefly before that this whole program will be based on surrender. And why is that? It is because I know from my own experience that when we are dealing with inner child and inner teenager, there's a lot of resistance in trust, especially in trust into a higher power that we all have within, that we all are part of. And as we are going through a very significant times where the new reborn divine feminine is rising, this surrender exercise, this surrender work, especially when we will be practicing that for 3 months, will not only help you to rebuild this trust, but also open yourself up to your own feminine energy, to open yourself to a state where you can literally lean on that higher power, you can lean on the universe and always know that you are safe and that you are provided for, that you are loved and cherished, okay? So this is a very important part of this program, the surrender. We will be continuously implementing more surrender and more surrender to experience literally miracles during this healing process. Because as much as I can give you my knowledge, as much as I will be supporting all of you with my channeling abilities, with my abilities to access the Akashic records, there is only this higher power that can truly introduce you to miracles and miraculous healing, okay? Our aim here is to literally take you back home to this safety, to this trust, to this love. So this is very important. So this will be the initial meeting on Friday, the 1st of April. And it will also take around between 2 and 3 hours. And then from that moment, every single Monday, up until the end of the program, we will be meeting for a school day, let's say, where I will be giving you a lot of my knowledge, a lot of knowledge from the basic quantum physics, just so you can understand it a little bit more, how it works on an energy level. Now, I have to mention right away as well that this program has not been prepared to rescue you. I will not be rescuing you. I will not be healing you, although I will be transmitting a lot of higher dimensional energy towards you that is healing itself. But it is really important to acknowledge that this program is prepared in a way so you can gain the knowledge, or rather to start to remember what you already know, because we all have it within us. We just forgot. And to empower you to a point that you know you can literally be your own savior. Okay, this is very important. But as I said, every Monday we will be meeting for a knowledge. I will be passing on all the information, all the tools that I gained over the years of experience, while I've been working on myself with other clients, downloading and channeling multiple different energy healing techniques, and so on and so on. This will also be time for you to open up as well. If you have any questions, if you want to share anything, if you want to adapt anything from your own experience. And then on Fridays, it will be the deep inner work. Every single person that will join the program will be assessed individually, but still in a group, and I will explain to you why in a second, where we will be working directly with spirit guides, with my channeling, with Akashic records. We will be going through group hypnosis. I am a certified QHHT practitioner, and I can perform group progressions and regressions. So we will be regressing you to your past, to those timelines where this inner child still exists, where this inner teenager still exists. We will also use this technique to travel to your ancestral line timelines, and sometimes even to your past lives, because sometimes it happens that certain traumas or certain issues exist in this incarnation only because there was something not resolved in your past incarnation. So Fridays, it will be a deep, beautiful journey within, where I will be using all my techniques and all my abilities to guide you through yourself, through your insights, through all that is already within you. It may happen that some ancestors will be willing to communicate with you through me, or maybe even your younger versions of selves will be willing to communicate with you through me as well. We will leave that open, and this is also part of surrender. I'm not going to be putting any limitations or any bold, thick frames on this program, because I know that we all are greatly supported. Support is always there, so why not open up to it? Okay. Now, this is a group program. However, I decided to not take more than 5 or 6 women into the group. And the reason for that is that, first of all, my main priority is the quality of this program. I have a very strong intuition. I have a very strong connection with my higher self, and I can very easily recognize one's traumas within the other. This is something I often call a mirror game. And having such a small, beautiful circle, such a small group, will allow me to tap into much easier, quicker into your energy fields and start recognizing the mirrors that you will be one to another showing during this program. So this is purely because I really want to make sure that each person that will join will gain as much as possible. This program will be accessible in the second half of the year too. So don't worry if, but in a different form, probably more a recorded form, not live. So don't worry, you may still catch up. However, obviously the work on one-to-one basis during video calls is more profound. Now, it is also very important for me to mention that this is going to be a very deep, profound work that may unlock sometimes even forgotten traumas. So you need to be prepared to allow yourself to be raw, to allow yourself to be vulnerable, to sometimes touch those aspects of self that are still in pain. But we will be doing that with love, with really clear guidance. And we will be doing that to finally once and for all release what is not serving you in your adult life, what is affecting your relationships, any kind of relationships, what is affecting your business, what is affecting your finances, what is maybe affecting your sexual life. All that we will be releasing to a point where you can stand freely and decide who you want to become or discover the true self, basically. So, this is really important to be aware that it's not going to be easy sometimes. Sometimes it may be shocking, even like it was for me when I was discovering things that I pushed down to my subconscious mind. Because I just wasn't ready to deal with certain things when I was a child. So that may also happen, but it will, whatever you will receive during this program from your higher self, or from your spirit guides through me, will be exactly what you are ready to receive. Nothing more and nothing less. None of the traumas will be reminded to you or shown to you if you are not ready. So rest assured that everything will be safe and everything you will receive will be exactly what you came for to experience during this program. Now, another important aspect, as wounded children or as wounded teenagers, it is very possible, and again, I know it from my own experience, that it is really difficult for us to put ourselves first. I know how hard it is to give yourself love, attention, to be very committed to self, to not withdraw yourself from something that you started and you just don't have the power to finish it. I know how easy it is to let go of the self-discipline, but this is a great opportunity for you to really have a deep insight on what is going on inside of your energy, um, inside of your body, inside of your energy container. And why is that important? Because if you truly believe and you are truly aware that you are the center of your universe and literally everything around you, including your relationships, business, your health, your children, your house, your city, your country, everything is an extension of you. And there is one thing that you do not like, you struggle with, you feel uncomfortable with, it is not outside of you, it is something within you. So, this program will truly give you the knowledge, tools, and the space to access what is going on inside of your energy container and whatever is unhealed, to finally know how to properly heal it, transmute it, and grow from it. You will be able to literally become the alchemist and alchemize everything that is no longer serving you into positive. So, this is really important to know. Is this the time I am ready to commit to myself? Am I at that point that I honestly have had enough? Is this the time of your life when you run out of answers and you need someone to give you a helping hand? You really need to be at that point of making this one bold decision and put yourself first as a center of your universe. You will not be able to change anything externally until you shift whatever is not working within you. Even if you will, it will come back in a different form. That's how this universe works. And once again, if you are looking for someone who will do the job for you, this is also not a program and a group for you. You need to be prepared to this commitment. And by commitment, I mean as much as possible attending the live meetings. If you won't be able to attend, it's okay. You will receive the recording into your email box. You will also have the access to the recording in a private closed group. You will be receiving PDF works with some journaling exercises that will help you to gain more clear connection with your higher self, with yourself, with your interiors. You will receive a lot of information in those PDFs as well, something you can stick on your wall and always just visualize and memorize. So to be able to actually on a weekly basis at least look through those PDFs, be consistent with yourself, be consistent with the work. This is really, really important. Another thing, to allow yourself to open up, within this group, because you never know what one question or one story can change within the other person's life. As I said, you all will be mirroring each other. And as it happened for me, my group showed me something that I deeply repressed and I did not remember, and they became my mirror. So they showed me, out of love, on a soul level, look, Dom, this is something you're completely missing. This is something you just don't want to see, or your inner child didn't want to see or remember because it was just too painful. So it is, again, allowing yourself to open up, allowing yourself to become raw, vulnerable, naked, literally naked. But you can be sure that this group will be the safest place. I'm going to create the safest place, the most loving space you can ever imagine to go through this kind of deep, beautiful work. Okay? So I decided that the first month of April we will dedicate to our inner children. And the second month we will dedicate to our inner teenager. Now, the ancestral work and the past life work will be working around those 2 months. Because once we will be tapping into whatever has happened in your life, conscious and unconscious memories, whatever we will dig out through the hypnosis, we know already that everything is connected. So simultaneously, we will be checking what has happened in your life, but looking for the source and the kind of distorted energies within your ancestral line and your past life. So it will be all kind of wrapped up. The work on the inner child and inner teenager will be wrapped up by the work on the ancestral line. And now when it comes to April and the inner child, we will first get to meet our inner children, see what kind of state they are in. I will teach you techniques how you can communicate and how you can heal them. I will teach you techniques how to transmute the energy, redesign the timelines, and how to harvest the positive energy and implement it into places where this positive energy is lacking. We will be going through a process called mapping the behaviors of your inner child. The same will be happening for the teenager in your adult life. Once we will find those dynamics, those behaviors, those beliefs, we will start to transmute them. We will have a very deep look at the lessons that those experiences came with. We will be working a lot on shifting you from this victim mentality, empowering you But main goal will be to find the golden nuggets, which are the lessons and the point of your growth. I'm pretty sure you all will have a lot of aha moments, and you will feel instant release of not struggling so much anymore with certain people or something that has happened in your past. It will be very, very beautiful. We will also go through the family constellations exercises, where we will be checking whether you are standing in a position of a child, or did you at some point become a parent to your parent, or a partner to your parent. We will be checking all that through the family constellations exercises. We will be working a lot around your beliefs that your overgrown ego created, the coping mechanism, the survival mechanism, the rejection, the abandonment, all that we will be mapping and transmuting as well, so that at the end of the month April we can welcome the new, healthy, happy, very imagination driven inner child. But when I say imagination, obviously in a positive way, because once the inner child is healed, it can so positively influence your adult life by using this wild, childlike imagination and bringing much more fun into your life, ideas into your business. You have no idea how magnificent little helper it can be for your adult life. And then we will move to the month of May. In the month of May, we will be exploring inner teenager, and we will go through very similar process. We will be first meeting her, see how she's doing. We will be mapping her own behaviors in your adult life. But we also will be going through the relationships with her sexual life, her own sexuality, her own femininity. How does she feel as a woman? We will be going through her relationship with finances, because this is the time when she starts dealing with finances. This is the time where she's deciding on who she wants to be, where maybe she's getting her first job, maybe she fell in love for the first time. So the work will be different to the inner child, but nevertheless the aim will be to first of all map everything that has been created by your inner teenager and is unhealthy, transmuting that, then having a close look at all the different important aspects of a teenage life, and how is this working, and being mirrored in your adult life, like as I said, finances, relationships, friendships, everything. We will also be going much deeper into any kind of compulsive behavior that are popping up very strongly during the teenage years. So each and every one of you will have a chance to actually find out whether you have any compulsive behaviors or addictions, and we will be working on all of that again, so we can release it through finding the root cause. Why is it happening for you? And then the month of June, amazing work. This is the time where we will be so much richer in knowledge, so much richer in tools that we have, so much more aware. The awareness will definitely stretch for you so hugely. We will be 2 months already in surrender. God only knows what kind of miracles you will experience during those two first months. And the third month of June, I will be dedicating to either creating the new version of you, or simply remembering the true self. So again, working on Mondays, I will be giving you knowledge how to access the true self, how to exercise and strengthen the relationship with your higher self and communication with your higher self. How easy it is to step actually into your feminine flow and have access to all the unseen information, everything that is not seen in this material world, so we can always help yourself be guided, feel safe. We will be going through all the details and aspects of this bridging process, because now on one side of the bridge we already know that we have this beautiful inner child and inner teenager, and once we will connect with the true self or the new version of self that you wish to create, and by that I mean you can basically change your life however you want. You can achieve anything. So everything you dreamt of up until now, but for some reason you've been blocked because of those issues from the past, you couldn't. Now you can create this new version of self, or as I said, discover the true self, the true potential. And we have those three standing: inner child and inner teenager on one side of the bridge, and on the other side of the bridge we have this higher potential self, which is the divine you. And we will be going deeply through this bridging process until all of them can meet and become healthy, beautiful one. This is a process where our there will be so many changes happening on the energy level, on the emotional level, that those changes will very quickly start to reflect in your outer world, in your outer reality, in your outer matrix. So I really want to make sure that you are prepared for that, so you do not react with fear. We will be working a lot on fear too, by the way. How to recognize them as a positive changes, how to work on your ego self that will be kicking and screaming during those changes, and how to not give up, how to stay strong and firm in your decisions, that you have the right to make firm decisions because you are the ruler of your life. You are the creator. We will also be going deeply through the dynamics and characteristics of this empowered feminine and masculine energy within you, and the empowered and the empowered masculine and feminine energies within you. We will be putting those two energies back into fiery romance instead of staying and living from a conflict. We will be recognizing certain shadows we may operate from and what are they showing us. I will give you all the guidance. This is actually something that we'll be doing a lot during the teenager work, but I will give you a lot information on the shadow integration aspect, how to become whole, full, accept everything that has happened, because during this bridging process and this big change process, the ego will be, as I said, fighting for its life and will be kicking and screaming, trying to pull up different shadows, trying to show you that the change is not needed and it's easier to operate from a shadow. And that will require some, resilience and perseverance that we will be practicing as well. We will be working a lot on bringing back the balance to your life, how to manage your emotions, because when ego will kick in, the emotions will kick in, and when emotions are high, the intelligence is really low, and it's easy to slip into old patterns. We will be practicing that balance, finding the techniques, how to help yourself to balance those and those new energies, and kindly and with love let go of the old ones. And finally, at the end of this third month, we will be welcoming the self love, and we will focus on how to implement new healthy habits, new routines, how to actually show yourself the self love, actually, how to open your heart space for the self, for yourself, to become and truly feel that you are one with God and with everyone else. And then the Thursday on the 30th of June, which is the last meeting, we will have probably just like a very fun graduation day where we will be sharing our experiences in a closed meeting, and looking back at those 3 powerful months, You will receive some final guidance after assisting you for 3 months. I will be able to provide you with individually written letters of all the aspects you should pay attention to with your further journey, with your growth. So you will basically get like your passport to your new life. But remember that all the beautiful work will be done mainly by you, with open heart and space for the higher power that will be guiding us and leading us. So I really can't wait. So this is 3 months of a beautiful work in a group. Normally, when I work on one-to-one basis with clients, one single session with me costs £150, which for around 70 hours is over £10,000. But this course, I decided to price £3,333. This is a number of ascendant masters that I already know that the divine feminine ascendant masters will be leading us, but there is a payment plan available too, because I understand that you may already jump in fear into how can I invest in myself that much. Well, this is an investment into your freedom, into yourself, and it's a beautiful energy exchange. So if you are interested in it, please send me a private message and we can discuss all the details, including payment plans. And I have a very exciting message at the end, because I said that for all those who took active part in those live webinars, for all of you, I send a massive thank you for your presence in this space, for all your kindness, openness. Thank you so much, Magdalena and Tracy, for being live with me. And I said that I would choose one winner. And I asked my son earlier today to pick one name who will be joining this program for free. And I know that there's always one person winning my program for free, and I always allow God, the universe, to choose this person. So when my son picked the tiny wee paper, I was really happy, and the person that will receive this whole 3 months for free is Megan Louise. And I welcome you, Megan. I have goosebumps already because I know how much you will appreciate that. So I hope you're happy. I'm not sure if you are watching. If not, I'm gonna contact you right after this live broadcast. So congratulations, this program is free, and we still have 4, maximum 5 places. And I hope to see some of you in this program so we can work together. As I said, just to confirm that for this price, you are receiving around 70 hours of live sessions with me, where the hypnosis, channeling, and Akashic records are included. You are receiving all the recordings that are yours for life. You're receiving access to closed private group and all the PDFs, and of course much more, because there will be lots of knowledge and expansion. So thank you once again to everyone who was participating in those live broadcasts and taking active part. I invite you warmly to my Monday broadcast at 6 p.m., where I will be talking how life-changing and profound the surrender is. So if you are willing to hear more about the surrender, I will see you on Monday. And for now, I wish you a beautiful rest of your day, beautiful weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms, and I hope to see you inside of the group. Much love to you all. Bye-bye.